All right, man, we back once again. Goodfellas Sports TV. I told you guys I had another NBA video coming, and it was funny, man. Dennis Schröder, I think, is a finalist for the Six-Man Award, as he should. Love Dennis Schröder. I would have loved to have him in Detroit. You know what I'm saying? I'm a Piston fan as well. Check out my Piston channel, Marcy Sports Talk, Detroit Everything channel, and also check out the NBA Talk players before we continue on. And it was something funny, and I put it. He said it on Instagram, but I put the screenshot. Shout out to NBA Buzz on the screen. He said, "How is Lewis Williams and Montrezl Harrell both up for the Six-Man of the Year award?" All right, hit that subscribe button, bell icon button, share the video. The funny thing about it is, it's the sixth man. You get it? They both come off the same bench. They both play for the same team. So really, somebody would have to be the seventh man. So I don't know if this ever happened before, where two Six-Man of the Year candidates came off the same team, and Schröder was like, "I'm confused." You know, you only can have one six man. So I don't know if that's part of the criteria. Should it be part of the criteria? Should you only be able to have one six man up per year for the award? I think it's cool because they both, really complement each other. And it'd be really cool. And I would like to see Schröder win it too at some point, because he did a really good job for a young dude who is a really good ball player, a really good ball player, to really say, you know what, I really could be starting for Oklahoma City. I came from Atlanta where I started. I paid my dues. Let me take a step back, all right? Let me take a step back and check my ego at the door, and I embrace this role. I could be starting on 60 or 50% of the NBA rosters, maybe even 70% as a point guard. I think Schröder could still be, if he get consistent, he could be an all-star. He stepped back and took a role that most young guys wouldn't, So he is back in the bubble after the birth of his second child. But he has a point there. You know what I'm saying? Really, Trez or Lou should be going for the seventh man of the year award. But once again, they're both productive off the bench. They give the Clipper bench a huge boost. And like I said, man, I got love for all three of these players, man. I love Lewis Williams. He came out of high school. So most people thought he should have went to college. And, he bounced around the NBA. Now he found his niche. Trez coming out of Louisville, all heart, love his game. He reminded me of Ben Wallace. Not how he played, but the heart. He played bigger than what he is. So, honestly, I think Lou Williams would probably take it, but I like to see, a co-rookie or the co-six-man of the year award between Lewis Williams and Montrezl Harrell. But, Dennis Schröder had an interesting take on that. Like, how is two guys off the bench six men? You know what I'm saying? Or up for the six-man of the year award, but they work so well together off the bench. They could be starting for teams as well, too. And they both embrace those roles. I would be more. I can understand more why Trez and Lewis Williams would accept a bench role than a young guy like Schröder. Lou bounced around the league. Trez bounced around the league. Sat on the Houston Rocket bench. Didn't get a chance. They'd love to have Lou. They'd love to have Trez on that team right now with that short roster. And they was humbled by the NBA. They paid their dues. They clawed their way up to stay in the league. And now they would accept this role. Dennis Schröder could be starting for the majority of teams, and he's still young. So just shows you the maturity. Same thing for Manu Ginobili. Manu Ginobili could have started on most teams and started for the Spurs, but he accepted the six-man of the year award. Role and won the award, I believe, probably multiple times. So you got to shout out to dudes who check their ego at the door. So often we see a lot of guys who say they about the team, but they not willing to do that. Remember Melo? They asked him, Oklahoma City, well, come off the bench. I ain't coming off no, see how that is? But Melo was an established star, and he didn't want to come off the bench, and that hurt him. Oklahoma City, where it didn't work, and he went down to Houston, it didn't work, and people were like, damn, Carmelo not willing to take a back seat and play his role. He more like Allen Iverson. You know what I'm saying? He got humbled and came back and showed he still can play within an offense, and this is great for Melo as well, too. Because Melo was showing that I don't have to ISO, high post, low post, and everything go through me. I can play off Damian. I can play off CJ. You know what I'm saying? I can be that third wheel, scoring wheel. I can get out there and hit big shots. I can get out there and spot up. I can get out there and defend and clamp down and make stops when we need to make stops. So Melo, shout out to Melo as well. The Lakers could love to use Melo right now. You know what I'm saying? But, LeBron didn't put a good word in for his boy. And Nice Boy can come back and hurt him tonight. But hey, let me know what you think about what Dennis Schröder said. Does that make sense? Or you know, or is that just really, really good comedy? I think it was funny to me. Check out our NBA Talk playlist. Don't forget me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. You can reach out if you have a business question, require sponsorship, video question, or you got a YouTube question, NBA question, just want to chop it up. Twitter's the fastest way than IG than Facebook. We also got a Facebook group. Want to make a donation? Cash App CJ Good 313. PayPal link in the description. Cash App username if you missed it there. Best way to donate though, share the video. And if you haven't subscribed, subscribe. It's a good donation. Thumbs up the video, comment. But if you've done all that good shit and good stuff, share the video. One time for the one time. Let me know what you guys think.